Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, we live now.
Mm.
Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakal Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, to the elders of greatness, one peace and salutations to the elect. You know, we're the Hebrew Israelites. You know, our job is to prophesy the downfall of the society through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. You know, and you know, as the title said, the Lord is moving. It's no high time to wake out of sleep, because right now we have some major moves been taking place in the earth right now, where this currency war, you know, has been trumped up to another level. And as Gerald Celente stated, you know, that the first war started with a trade war. And from a trade war to a currency war, and from a currency war to a real war. So the more this currency war is being trumped up, is the quicker we're going to actually become into a third world war, you know. So without any further ado, I can beg your scripture, beg your Romans 30, 10, Romans 10 verse 13.
13 and 11.
13 and 11, yeah.
Time to awake.
Yeah, time to awake with us. No more question. No?
Now this is Romans 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, the scripture says our salvation is nearer than when we believe. And trust me, you know, you see how we keep on moving. When I say we were speaking about people in general, you know, keep on doing our daily lives, whatever. Soon or very soon, if you ain't locked into the spirit, you know, if you ain't locked into the spirit of what's really taking place right now, you know, you're gonna be deceived and you're gonna be caught out there in the cold, because you know, you have been walking, but you was entertained by the Oscars or whatever. You was entertained just like back in ancient Rome with the whole bread and circus thing. You've been distracted from real issues in society today that's affecting you as an individual and your household, and also the rest of the people of the world. You know, because you're trapped into the system, what they want you to learn. That means as soon as possible, when you're reached into a chaotic situation, you're like, how the hell did I reach here? Because you was diligent enough to be, you know, researching, to be watching certain events, key player events, and he wasn't diligent enough to basically to study the scriptures, to measure the time, as the scripture says, measure all the time, diligent in itself. You understand? So you're gonna be caught out there. The scripture finish up?
It says verse 12 says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
And the works of darkness is the reason why the society is about to be nuked. You know? And Babylon the Great, America, is the reason why the construct of the society is about to be changed, is because all it does is push the works of darkness. And we all know the works of darkness. Yeah? We all know, you know, you can continue to list them until next week. That, you know, which the society have to push. For one of the biggest work of darkness that the society has to push was the crossing out of the Lord. You know, scripture speak about where the Lord was crucified.
Yeah.
You know, which, you know, when you cross out the Lord out of the society, what you do is you invite the way of the devil to become privileged. And that's right. And then from that now, then everything, all the subtitles below that start to become the main event. You understand? Continue.
It says the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Go ahead.
So scripture says put on the whole armor of the Lord.
Armor of light, which is the word, yes?
The word, yeah. It says let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering.
You're not supposed to be find yourself in protest. You know, you're not supposed to be find yourself, you know, your lifestyle is partying and all these things at this very moment. Your lifestyle is supposed to be, how the hell am I going to escape this judgment that is about to come upon the earth? Because this famine Yeah, this famine that is being brewed. You know, this most of the time when, especially when I come up and I speak, me don't know, it's like, can't speak. Yes, we speak the doctrine, but to the urgency at the time, you know, and other brothers, the urgency at the time is just, we just have to be eating them prophecies, man.
Done.
Because right now it's a very high prophetic time. Yes, we speak about the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners. Yes, we speak about, you know, we speak about the salvation of Israel, you know, and how the Gentiles gonna come in, the elect, and we speak about these things as well because it's a part of the doctrine.
Done.
But more so than ever, no, we've been speaking of these prophecies, man, because that's our strong point. The scriptures speak about, you know, we seeking out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And prophecies is where our strong, guys, you have other people that read the scriptures and they understand the history.
Done.
You have other people that read the scriptures, and when you go into the Old Testament, them can call the names of certain men better than us.
Done.
You know, them,
Yeah.
them can tell you about this judge, that judge, this judge name. Not that we have read it and we don't, and not that we don't understand it, but them can tell you the name and this time, and you know, them can tell you. But where the prophecies are concerned,
They can't pinpoint
them can't bring out the prophecies
Done.
and match it with today's event. And that's what the Lord, that's the edge what we have over them. You know, and that's the reason why the Lord said, go unto them and speak my word, whether they
Done.
want to hear or whether they want to forbear. Because guess what? Oh, the words that we're speaking is what? Prophecies,
Prophecy,
man.
man.
You know?
That's what I'm to speak now in the ears of my people.
The words of prophecy. Exactly.
You want-
Back then, we used to do a lot of history country, Gentile, and whatever thing, but we realize now at the outset, the time for prophecy is more urgent.
Urgent.
Prophecy now, man.
Exactly.
We used to bring out those things flying, we were educate
People, yeah.
younger brothers or whatever, and people. But the time of the year is all about prophecy.
Our prophecies.
As the brother said, the brother
And more prophecies.
There's been a couple bright class, they have constantly a watch.
No, it's supposed to be the woe is me moment.
Exactly,
And the woe is
because-
me moment now.
Because the thing is, we have to make Jake know the urgency at the time.
Done.
You know, we have to make up the people know the urgency at the time. You can't be delegating or skylarking right now when you come to the time. Because the time, you know, the time is,
Let's do 21 verse 34. Start verse 34. He said, and take heed to yourself, lest at any time your heart should be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, and so that the day come upon you unawares.
and so that they come upon
When
you
you are
unawares.
unaware.
Because a lot of people that you see going about, them don't understand what takes place. And even for a very small little dot on the world map like Jamaica, you have moves, specific moves, been made that the majority, we can say like 95% of whosoever is on the island don't understand. Like for example, the whole crypto currency thing, the whole Jamdex thing. 95% of the people on Jamaica soil, them don't really understand what take place. You understand? And that's the reason why, as I said, hey, the Lord is merciful, because before he bring forth his judgment, he must let people know that, look, you know, this is what's happening. And how is he doing it? He's doing it by the mouth of his prophets. You understand? Jamdex is a major move in the Jamaican economy. It's a major system that they're basically pushing for or putting towards you people. Now we can see where certain branches of banks are being closed down. People, jobs are getting terminated because of these measures that are being pushed at this very moment. And this is major, man. This is key to the system that they're setting up now. And if you're asleep, yeah, if you're asleep, you're gonna be caught out here in the cold at this very moment. So the scripture says you must take heed. Read it from top again.
Like I said, and take heed to yourselves, lest any time your heart be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unaware.
And let me say this: the cares of this life, a lot of people care is in the finances, you know, and this is facts. Everybody want to be happy. to be comfortable, you know, to be able to sustain themselves financially. That means if anything happens, them can pull some money from whether their account or from under their mattress, so on and so forth, and deal with whatever problem, because it is written money answers all things, right? So therefore, you know, when the majority of the people, yeah, find out that there's gonna be whether bailing on your account or the fact that the money is of no value, and you have to go on a different grid or a different platform, that because you have so much care for your hard earnings, the bag of deceitful weight, as the scriptures call it, saying you're gonna be caught out there, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. But as for us, we have zeros that run down our bank book. Somehow we have negative and zeros behind it. Yeah, you understand?
We want by faith, not by sight.
Yeah. We don't have nothing to lose really than the world, because guess what? We never have an account where we can say, boy, if this happened with 25,000 Jamaican dollar, you understand? We just live day to day, because as it is written, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. You understand? So therefore, we are walk by faith and not by sight. You know, as the brother said, you know? See, continue.
Say, far as a snare, shall it come unto all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Say, watch therefore and pray always that ye be accounted be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
And let me say this, if you do not know what a snare is a trap.
Yeah.
It will come as a trap. No, you see all these different branches of government, yeah? You see all whatever do, like you will find out that this sector of government has sort out whether the internet, and this sector of government has sort out housing, and this sector of government has sort out something else. You see, what you have to understand is it's not an independent thing. You notice them remove, like you cannot get your we call it your learner's license anymore at the revenue. You have to come to the depot. Them start to shift up certain things and start consolidate certain things now in each sector of government. No, what is going to happen is that there's going to come a time that when you fall short on this part, you know, because right now, say for example, you forgot to pay this tax, and you go to this part of the government, you can get through because they are not consolidated as one to the fullest as yet. But there's going to come a time when they're going to say, when you go to this part of government for some form of business transaction again, you say, oh, you have owed this section here for that, because the ultimate goal is to tie everything as one. That's the reason why your Minister of Transport basically come out and speak and say the future for Jamaica is we want to get rid of all gas cars and we want everybody to have electric. Them start speak the same song. They must sing the same song as the men in the Arabs are sing and in different foreign countries, because they want to join everything together as one is one system.
They give life to the beast.
They give life to the image of the beast. Yeah?
The thing is, you know, these leaders, them don't have the fullest understanding of what basically is being rolled out. You know, as they call it, the reset. You know, the leaders, politicians, them don't understand what's going on, because making a statement like they want everybody to have an electric car. It's not the reset is about. The reset is not everybody owning a car. No matter of fact, no one is going to own a car.
You know what
I mean? So, you're missing the mark. You know what I mean? Because you see, these politicians don't know that you're going to lose the houses. As everything you claim that is your possession, according to the agenda. The agenda is not for nobody owning anything apart from the elite men. You know what I mean? They already said everything say, collective, they already said everything gonna be as a part of a subscription. You know what I mean? And everybody got one level of living. Look, you're not gonna be richer than the one, you know. Look, the only rich are gonna exist is the super elite. You know what I mean? The rest are gonna be on one level. That's why you're gonna have a thing you call universal basic income
Income.
according to these men. If they would have their way, you know what I mean? That's the type of society they are planning to build. So if you Negroes have go and get the mandate and go and hear sit down in the meeting and think that he's a part of this thing, you make a sad mistake.
And your first you know too much.
You haven't known the depths of Satan, man. Yeah, look, man. History speaks a lot, man. History speaks a lot. The so-called white man throughout history never keep his word. Never keep his word, man. You know what I mean?
Never.
Him say one thing and do the next. So if you niggas feel like you can sit down in our meeting and feel like you're a part of what's going on, and the so-called white man have a cut for you,
Covenant with death and hell.
you make a sad mistake, man.
Yeah, this evening, I got a call from some person from government. They are saying that the government basically the flyer to enroll businesses in a digital transformation. So them have, when the stuff what them send me, government basically are giving out grants to business to get digitalized. So basically that grant have been set up a website, set up a payroll system, and grant is for 300,000. And when we read up the thing, billions of dollars that we get to give out to all the small businesses. I mean, as we say, digitalize, get website, the payroll, they can set up a digital system where your clients can pay you digitally. And to the regular man, this sound like an awesome thing. You know what I mean? But them now
You catch behind it.
what is to come behind it. Once a business fully digitalized, the government not even have to say, how much tax you owe. You know what I mean? Because them don't know how much person you employed you're in a digital system. They know how much you pay them. You're on a payroll.
No, I'll start. But I want to bring something from the article.
Yeah, man.
Upon the article, I want to bring something with the Jamdex.
Oh.
I'm pointing at the Jamdex now. You can continue.
Okay. Yeah, man. So them can see how much you pay in the staff. You know what I mean? Them can see how much business you're making because persons are just coming in and pay digital. So you know what I mean? So all of these things now as what they accept. Now I'm being rolled out randomly, every single thing, at the first I ever see so much things are rolled out at once. And everything connected.
Everything.
Never in a life see
Internet of things.
so
man.
much.
Exactly.
And to the regular man,
And they do it quickly, man.
brother,
Same have a short time.
brother, this thing is being rolled out so fast, man. I catch a lot of people. People come to my work daily. You know what I mean? And complain about certain things and them not even understand. Say, look, it's all part of the system now. You know what I mean?
Well, is apart from the article, the Jamdex. It says here is it says uptake in the next couple of years. It says over 70%. It says over 70% of the Jamaica population is expected to take up the new digital currency within the next 5 years. The country's central bank, the Bank of Jamaica, is open to replace at least 5% of Jamaican dollars circulating each year for the next couple of years. It says the establishment has hailed Jamdex as a solution to greater transparency. All transaction
Blockchain technology.
done on the Jamdex network, including government, include.
This is the thing. That's what I'm speaking about. You people in the government or whatsoever don't know what the hell is going on. The Jamaican dollar is just a placeholder, man. They won't be no Jamaican dollar a couple years from now.
Gone.
You know, you don't understand what Agenda 2030 and Agenda 21 is all about. You know what I mean? This is not about everybody across the world having them independent currency, man.
No.
There's no independent government when this is over. All the Jamaican dollar is there to do is to set up the digital interface, man.
Exactly.
The ID is only there to set up the system
Done.
that's gonna use something else, man.
Simple.
Look,
In the jam that's not gonna be
for
different
years,
from
look,
what
for years you've been talking about the new world order. You say it's one world currency. First thing first, one world
So
currency.
they call it CBDC, Central Banking Digital Currency.
You know what I mean? This independent, alright, you see when I read Agenda 2030, it speak about equity and it speak about borders,
Yeah.
basically breaking down borders. Look,
Look,
erasing borders, man, and all this. You niggas don't understand what these men mean when they said erasing borders. They think you're gonna have a visa for America again.
Tower Bubble, Tower Bubble. Again.
Look, man, this gonna be a global citizen. You're not gonna be no Jamaican citizen according to these men.
See, you're not gonna have no Israelites, you're not gonna have a Jamaican, you're not gonna have nothing like that. That's
How they gonna be
what
governed? There's not gonna be no politician, man. You're not gonna have a bunch of niggas standing in parliament cussing out each other, man. You're not gonna have that. You know what I mean?
one directive from up top, yo.
Exactly.
You're not gonna have that. First thing first, all things will be monitored by AI systems, man. That's what these men plan is, man.
Exactly.
These men, our bagger man stays to try. No, look, man, you niggas don't know what's going on. You see? I see, and there were some bunch of corrupted niggas, the same system. What am I put in place, you know? I'm gonna clamp them and get them out, you know.
Exactly, yo. I'm gonna show them up. Yeah. They think Eastern and know say them corrupt, yo.
Ja, ja.
So it's a one man have money rule of the city, so are his officers and the people.
Eastern know this, yo.
Look, man, the Father Bush say, yo, it's a big idea. So big a nigga can't grasp it, man. You know what I mean? It is so big, a nigga can't wrap his head around it, man.
You just in New World Order and that's it.
The whole sovereignty argument is out the window when this thing gets fully implemented, man. Our economy will collapse, man, because there's going to be a new currency, man.
No capitalism.
You know what I mean? The US dollar is going down. So if the US dollar is going down, what's going to happen to the Jamaican currency, man? The niggas stupid, man. Can you see? Can't you see what's going on across the world regarding the US dollar? They are now de-dollarizing the US dollar, man. The situation in Ukraine alone kickstart the thing on a level.
Yeah. Plus them this stuff produce barrels of oil same way. So worse.
Hey,
You know?
niggas don't know what the hell is going on. What Jamaican currency? There ain't gonna be no Jamaican currency, man.
No matter how much paper them print.
There ain't gonna be nothing but US currency.
CBDCs, man.
I want to CBDC, we're not talking about the Central Bank of Jamaica, man.
That's why I say CBDCs with an apostrophe S.
They're gonna distribute their form of money.
Not even Bitcoin. You know?
You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna do, man.
Says,
So all them fractional reserve notes, so all them fiat currencies, gonna lose it, man. What is holding the value of the Jamaican dollar? What is holding the value of the US dollar? What is holding the value of all these currencies across the world? I accept that. And that's what they're gonna collapse, man. Because they don't actually have no real value, man.
Trading.
Them gonna determine what the money is, man. That's not gonna go on for the plant here, man.
then determine what the
Well,
US. Them
niggas talking
determine.
about, yeah, we're gonna get Jamaicans in a certain amount of years to get the Jamaican digital currency. The niggas have the man. It's not gonna take that long for the Jamaican dollar to collapse, man. Going down with the US dollar. A lot of these currencies going down with the US dollar, man.
All fiat currencies going down with the US dollar.
The money is gonna fail, man. That's why you need to understand.
Says,
It's just like how the fact that Russia invaded Ukraine was surprising to some people in the world. Them can't believe in 2022. All them something are still go on. You can't believe that the money can collapse too, because you see, the last place of their mind. So these men across the road, they're not going to make their currencies them fail. Eh? They want them to fail. Them create the scenario. Because they have a bigger plan, man. Yeah? You don't know the depths of Satan as I say, brother.
Which one is that from? The point the verse level with the verse plus.
Where is that verse 11?
Yeah.
Try start verse 10.
And it's a Micah 6 verse 10. Alright. Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked?
Right.
And the scant measure that is abominable.
Scant measure which is abominable. We have a monetary system we call fraction, based off of something you call fractional reserve banking. Money get generated by debt. That's how your money exists. Because some people go to the bank or the bank itself borrow money from the central bank, and others come to the bank and borrow money. A percentage of that money, you know what I mean, have to remain in the deposit, and on top of that, it brings in more money, and a percentage of it is being circulated as physical cash. And every time money borrow, and the same process happen. When the government go for a bond from the central bank, you know what I mean, in the form of a loan, it comes immediately with debt attached to it. That's how your money exists, man.
Every money we have.
It's a deceit. That's why name. Deceitful weight. That's why in name. Loan. You know what I mean? Not all that. When they call it fiat currency, man. It's backed by nothing, man. More than the people say, okay, you know, we can use it to do this. Confidence.
Right.
What's the confidence?
Right. I think I wish government did remove the gold. I remember basically they watched something the other day when I tell us, look, the US dollar used to be backed by gold. You know what I mean? And most currencies used to peg most countries would peg their currencies.
Bretton Woods, their madness government.
I think Roosevelt, I think Roosevelt came in and removed the gold standard, yo.
Nixon, yeah.
President Nixon, yo, came in and basically removed the gold standard from our currency. You know what I mean? And at that point, it leave outlaw gold, yo. It was illegal for the regular citizens to have gold in America. You know what I mean? Because it would call in back all the gold. So since then till now, the US dollar basically backed by nothing, yo. And all the other currencies of the world.
The petrodollar.
Right. So,
You did finish that?
Hey, the thing is, look,
shall I count them pure with the wicked balances and with the bag of deceitful weights?
it's a bag of deceitful weights, man, because it's not actual money. It's not actual money. Property, which no, not a nigger own piece of property. It's a landholder. Property, livestock,
Precious metals, yo.
resources, like natural resources like they can get from the soil, you know, gold, silver, metal, stones, those things of real value. You know, a piece of paper with some pretty printing on it is deception, man.
All gone up in a flame.
You know what I mean? It's an illusion, man.
See, and after much time we see this, yo, The $1 when we did small, we used to spend. Where is that?
Where's it now?
Yo?
And if I take out one now, you cannot spend it.
Right, if that piece of paper did have value, why is it that people just throw them down?
Nobody don't really want it. Nobody don't want it.
It don't have value when them say it have value.
Right, piece of paper and have the value.
You know what I mean?
Money. Verse 12. For the rich man thereof are full of violence.
Rich man, they are full of, you niggas so find out
I learned that.
how violent this man is.
I learned.
Let me show you this, man. These men basically have collapsed everything that you know, and they're gonna blame you, the way how things were or is right now, by the way, the way how things is right now, for all the problems that the world is facing. First, they're gonna blame natural gas. They're gonna blame not natural gas. They're gonna blame crude oil. You know what I mean? For the world's problems. They're gonna blame countries with their independent armies,
Capitalistic.
countries with their independent money, the way our countries do farming.
Sustainable farming.
You know what I mean? Men leading over governments and countries. Like for instance, Putin now and whatsoever. Them thing here, they're going to drop and say, we don't need them thing here. We don't need men. In our country, we're going to start a war with the disposal of a military with them up. Them things that are cut out according to these men. The only military on the earth is the
One world military.
one world military, the mercenary army of the elite. That's all. And a bunch of drones and bunch of robots. But basically, if monitor things and anything that go out of order, them keep it in check. Be you know what I mean?
Autonomous robot.
Be an autonomous robot and all them things that these men plan for about here, man.
Those things kill man though.
Yep.
Then look in a must man find a problem. We
But
must
you see
kill
a
man.
headline them say them nanotechnology soon start fight disease.
Yeah, they might inject
Look,
it.
they don't need them, man. The same thing is, a nigga is not efficient enough for the money reset, man. What the hell they're gonna need it to do? They don't want nobody to work because they're gonna have robots doing that.
What?
They don't want.
You want to reproduce.
It's not them that.
And even to reproduce.
You know what I mean?
That's
And
sex of the
motherfuckers, selected people get chosen by the elite to breed, man. And them not breed and for them own free will how they want to breed.
Love that's them check the mice and shit.
You don't understand the type of control them when you're driving
Yeah,
in the blind.
watch a documentary maybe about 5 years ago. There was some elite and a presentation. The man say, oh, the sex is at the base level and spurred.
Right.
And I mean, so you need to get the urge where we have for sex, especially Jake. And don't know so Jake have more kids than anything else. The man say, oh, that is a problem when you need to get rid of you.
Look, man, they're gonna call the majority of our people, and they remain a part of their plan. Not to say it's gonna come to fruition to the 100% fullest of the Lord. They're gonna disappoint this man devices, man. But this is the plan of these men. Call the majority of you people. You better hope and pray that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is with you. Because these men plan to call the majority of you people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And the remainder is of the serfdom, man. You know what I mean?
Most they're gonna be young people.
Yep.
Because old people are tough already.
So, better hope and pray. The Lord is on the side when this man starts to do him and do him. Because the Lord is going to step in. If the Lord is step in, this man will get rid of all of you niggers, man.
Kill out everybody.
Yeah? That's what I'm planning to do. Come on, brother.
Says,
For the rich man, thereof are full of violence,
Right, he's
and the
full of violence.
inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth.
Right, so you niggas that believe say, yo, there's a you call it, there's a industrial revolution that take place, and you have to be a part of it or whatsoever. No, man. You don't know what's going on, man. You know the Jamaican them catch on to now. You know what I mean? Which that's soon gone. That soon be no more. They are selling data. Personal data. And that's what the Jamaican thing they do. The voters. They are selling personal, because you have a new goal. I tell the thing now, everybody want to jump on that thing they know. Data mining and selling data. You know what I mean? And that's the money they know now. That people are investing in. They have companies will pay for data. And they make money, they trade like going straight stocks on the stock market. So this man personal data is traded, man. And whatsoever I add to the data, it become ownership of the person who buy it. You know what I mean? So your identity and the things that pertain to your identity, somebody can purchase it and trade it, man.
So you become like stock.
You know what I mean? That's what's going on right now. So that Negro from the whatsoever J or whatsoever name. See,
But they put them in picture one day.
put them in picture, I sell data, man. And when the ID system come out, them now make you know what data go sell. With the ice bidder. And then the new thing in the brother. Yeah, man, that's the new thing, man. Somebody will jump on board and invest money in it. Buying people personal information.
This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. So let's Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
We are not ignorant of the devil's devices, man. We know what's going on. We know their plans for you, because you see them prepping up the other day. You don't know what they're prepping up for. They're prepping up the other day, man. You don't have the least idea what's coming, man.
So what he said, Jamaica can't hold a church, man. I don't believe that.
I'll get it, though.
Jamaica? The Jamaica on the way to world.
Hey, Shalom brothers on the comment board. Is the breeze bothering the video? Baba Kwasha?
The majority of the young youth them now,
Yeah,
the song them what them a sing.
yeah.
You say song them a sing. All of my dogs them a obey man. Guzu man, obey man. See them stop up another school youth, stop up some other school youth because of some gathering we're missing. So be a witchcraft them are involved in it.
Come now,
You have
come now.
niggas, all them can think about is to get a gun, get money, shoot boy, kill other boy, which basically them brother them, because another nigga is a brother. So all their mind is evil thoughts towards the brother.
Here,
You see me? So the majority of the youths them in Jamaica, you know what I mean? Involved in some things for the Lord. Basically, they're going to bring a harsh judgment upon them, man. And you have people out here who find it funny and find it entertaining, man.
come out.
Them find it entertaining, man. So when the judgment comes, the man can't say, yo, with the innocent and record, you're there all the way there and here. When these songs they sing, we see when all of you, them fan, we do a music video nowadays of gun, a show how them a bad man, and how them do this, and how them scam, and how them kill people. And we hardly see them think that. We all see it. So when the judgment start,
Yeah.
to the level where it ever start, no man no have no excuse. You know what I mean? In the worst situation. So Jamaica is going to get its judgment, man.
Yes, God. Now that about
Crying out loud, man. They tell us the news, man. Tell us the news, you have another nigga, shoot another nigga, rape another girl, cut her throat, or whatsoever. Killing babies, men drinking blood,
God.
and no judgment never come. Because son is still coming up.
And it's Deuteronomy 20 verse 4. So that the man that is tender with you and
very delicate.
Right.
His eyes shall be even towards his brother.
A man eyes what? Even towards his brother. A man just want to make a case when he can prove himself say better than the next man.
Yeah.
And them can run up on you and shoot it up. And everywhere Jake dwell, I see him thing, man. I only here in Jamaica, anywhere Jake dwell. Bad man culture. It's meaningless, man. Meaningless. You don't have a real cause where you're fighting each other for.
Hey, like the other day, this brother shoot this other brother because he's standing too close to the woman.
Yeah. You know the real cause.
So, God, I'm going to kill one brother.
Nigga, you want the cause for fight? Go by Ukraine, man. Go by Ukraine.
You're not gonna fight really.
Stupid ass cars that, but it better than even out there shooting the brothers. Yeah, go prove yourself against the Russian, man. Kill a bunch of Edomites. Edomite Russian, man. Go on, go do that. You know what I mean? Go on, brother.
And towards the and towards the wife of his bosom,
Right.
and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right. There was a new girl the other day. I up and down and rape the little girl left. You know? One of my cousins
Raping, kidnapped.
one of my cousins was going, drop a big stone in her face. Yeah. Drop a big stone in her face. You know? Me right down a gully and road. You know? Rape a couple people well. You know? But hey, that's a bunch of demons when they're out there, man. You know? So therefore, and guess what? The Lord put that spirit on them, hey. And every day you want in a motor vehicle accident, kill a bunch of them neglects, man. That's the Lord putting them judgment on you, man. You know, because you all perceive yourself to be innocent until the Lord pick your number. You know?
So that.
Hey, maybe the next one that basically get fold up in our car. So that man a wheelie the other day for the bike. Two of them on the bike and the man a wheelie like that. No? How man for the back? How man for the back? I bike now.
And him just
ride up in our slide out my bike like so.
drive down vehicle first.
Let us split.
She's alive.
Keep the bike.
You on the bike like this, man. I want to come off. You want to come off the bike?
And the woman somebody might ride up in the vehicle.
No, I see the whole video. The whole video. When he the car, he's spin up like. But she survived. She lucky. She between the bike and the car before it collided.
Yeah.
She get lucky.
She live
She feel off though.
She chill.
Our
face, trust me.
I see, yeah man, that's the judgment of the Lord, man. That's the judgment.
She live face the worst part of the judgment.
That's the judgment of the Lord, man. You know? I bet if they ask them, not them the innocent, man.
Yeah.
People who know them, you know, I got them innocent.
Hey,
Good people, them.
You see the traffic pile up going in America the other day with the driver, and so them come and like one fog and heist come out and nowhere just come down and just black out them vision.
Yeah.
How much car just come and pile up and trailer come and lit with some
Yeah.
boom.
That's the
One
angel
for
of the
the
Lord,
trailer,
man.
man. Yeah.
That's the angel of the Lord, man.
The heist and fog just come and cover everybody eyesight. Nobody can see. So the vision just black
I
out.
see more of them activities,
Yeah.
more and more. But the angel, them basically, you know,
And still the lesson.
just help you along the way. You know, die.
Angel really that?
Yes,
Huh?
you have dead angels, man. Give me that. The Lord send down dead angels, man. Evil angels, man. That's what the Lord do when he showed him judgment. That's what the judgment go forth. He sent angels down, you know what I mean? Spirits down to basically lead people into them demise. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yes, you be out here being wicked, the Lord put a spirit and a man, or put a spirit and a creature, or put a spirit and
Get the job done.
something like a sign, you know, for the screw, the breeze blow and blow the screw, and you pass underneath and drop in your head.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Look
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Boom boy from
And-
Oh no.
And I name where just called though.
Yeah.
Yeah, another name the radio scar.
You never find a destination. That's how the angels are run, man. Set up the scenario. Set up the scenario for you, man.
Jump in there,
You know what I mean?
dead.
Yo,
But minute you now look fit, man.
homeboy will jump off of the mountain. Basically, I'm now staying in the woods and wet up close.
Yeah.
And normally would have done this. But there's a spirit of
Yeah,
company.
spirit come tell him, say, yo, you need to go home in my yard.
Left. Cut.
And then next spirit, and next spirit put some loosers on foot. You know?
And it dropped hundreds of
No. Not that name.
Yeah, the name Jesus we not subscribe.
Alright. And the spirit of the ear carry him down swiftly.
Exactly.
We must spirit in operation.
Yeah, what if, okay.
Hey,
Man jump
you
man
ready
jump
for precept?
hundreds of feet, bro.
Yeah.
This is Psalm 78, verse 49.
Right.
He caused upon them the fierceness of his anger,
Right.
wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Right. So the Lord said, evil angels among you, man. Bring judgment upon you. You know? Send a spirit and a family member behind them in an argument. And the next thing you know, you get a chop in your head. And the next thing you know, you get a chop. Or stop.
And you do something to them.
You know what I mean? That's how the Lord roll, man. If you all get all them of our wickedness, man, I expect say yo, it is. We ain't seen nothing yet. The judgment are gonna be larger, man. They have some. My back, look at. Judgment are gonna be larger than what you see now. It's greater things than what you see are gonna happen hereafter. In the book of
Second Ezra
Second Ezra,
14 and on,
Yeah.
yeah? 14 and 14.
So you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Yeah? You ain't seen nothing yet.
So what you do now to get away from
You have to fear the Lord. Fear the Lord.
Yeah.
Repent.
And
Repent.
repent, man.
I don't want these things happen to me.
Yeah, you have to fear the Lord. Repent.
God.
You know what I mean? But the Lord is dreadful, man. And terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible hard, man.
King of terror.
Yeah.
Finish it.
So he made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death,
Right.
but gave their life over to the pestilence.
Right, so the
Right,
Lord is giving
pestilence.
life. And guess what?
That take place now,
When
man.
the famine comes, Lord, I'll give you over to famine, man. You know what I mean?
Diseases and
Virus diseases.
Just-
Hey, I'm gonna give it over to the so-called white man to kill a lot of you niggas, man. Give me yeah, Ezekiel, brother.
Ezekiel 9.
Assyrian.
I see
Right up my anger.
Isaiah 10.
Isaiah.
Isaiah 10 verse 5.
Right off my anger. Yeah? The Lord is gonna give you over to the so-called white man to put a lot of you niggas to death.
But why
Also.
do that and
You know,
he
and,
so
um,
powerful?
Okay.
Now should I get some and take away those from you?
Give me Proverbs 16 and
16 and 4. Then create the wicked for the day of evil.
Isaiah 10 verse 24. Verse 5. Isaiah 10 verse 5.
10 verse 5.
Oh Assyrian,
right.
rod of mine anger.
Right, so the so-called white man is the rod of the Lord's anger. Scripture in Second Ezra, you know that it won't be like madmen.
They're done. Done.
You know what I mean? Come on, brother.
And the staff of their hand is mine indignation.
Right. So what they're gonna do to you people is the Lord's indignation, man. This man gonna use weather warfare, biological, germ warfare, and this man is gonna use food crisis,
Crisis season.
you know, wars. Get rid of a lot of you. And then guess what? That's the rod of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Why did the Lord say, think that I come to set peace on earth, but
Right.
rather the vision?
Send to
That's
the
a sword.
I will send him against an hypocritical nation.
The Lord said, I'm going to send him against an hypocritical nation because you're not really with what the scriptures are saying. And you see the prophets in the area and byway, and you make a light and you trouble doors, and you make a light and a scarf of the prophets, man. And say, what the madman are talking about now? Well,
Lord, say, I'm going to laugh at you. Laugh at
And
you.
against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge.
so the so-called white man is going to get a charge to number you niggers and
sword.
hold the population. And the Lord himself say, he's going to number you what to what?
sword.
The sword.
And you go all bow down to
The
the
slaughter.
Right? Yeah.
Going to the slaughter's house, man.
Go on.
To take the spoil and to take the prey
Right.
and to tread them down like the mire of the street.
You're going to be trodden down, man. Like the mire of the street.
more than this.
No one is going to be out here to help you.
So you're going to die. You're going to death, man.
If
Hey,
the Lord don't come to your rescue, you're going to die, man.
hey.
Must
What?
die.
And we don't actually fear death, you know. We fear who will bring the death.
And I will pour out my indignation upon thee, blow against thee in the fire of my wrath,
Right.
and deliver thee into the hand of brutish men
who is
and
that brutish man?
skillful to destroy.
Who is that man skillful to destroy? So-called white man have so many methods can get rid of a nigger, man.
Exactly. Brutish
A,
man.
a nation of Negroes, man. You know, the white man have so many ways he can deal with that.
And if you go on the YouTube and type in ancient ways of torturing, you see the man who has some style when they used to torture people with.
This man is a pro.
Huh?
He's a pro, man.
This man will be torture you and revive you. You know? When you say I go out, he revive you. Bring you back. Bring you back.
You're skillful
You said
hunter.
I'm a private bill, man. But they can't get no life.
Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord had made all things by himself.
Right.
Yeah, even wicked
He
for the day
make-
of
He
evil.
make the so-called white man specially for the day of evil, man. And what he's going to do in the day of evil? Destroy, man. The scripture called him the what? The son of what? Perdition, man. He's the destroyer of worlds, man. You don't know yet? You see what them said the other day?
I created the Smith.
The one where rule Russia. You hear him say the other day? Look, man, put the nuclear arsenal and stand by, man. You know what that mean?
Ready for use them.
The man ready for destroy the planet with everybody, man. That's so-called white man for you. If you don't know that he is a destroyer of worlds, just listen to what Vladimir Putin said and watch what the rest of white people doing, more than trying to encourage others to go to war with the man who say I'm going to press the button. So them plan to press the button too. So therefore, this man plan to kill off himself and everybody.
Yes, sir.
I find out
First, it's the first I'm talking about Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
So you want to become the destroyer.
Destroyer for us, yeah.
Gun.
that I think I want cartoon or movie, Destroyer of World. And it's Fantastic Four. I forgot the creature name I give the Silver Surfer.
Oh, Galactus.
Galactus is a destroyer of worlds.
Word.
And all that now, he just depict who the so-called white man is.
Gun.
That's why I say want nuke the moon and all them shit. They want this
And this
destroyer of worlds.
scripture says he will not take pleasure in his goods.
Exactly.
See?
You know?
Yeah, man.
Ocean destroy.
Bikini Island, right? when him come up with
Destroy the ocean in the man.
Casa Bravo
You know?
and the people
Man destroy everywhere. And then the man want to go to destroy, fire nuke on the moon. For what?
Yeah.
You know? Say water come out.
Why
That's
they got
That's
you?
the water.
The water again.
That's why the water is full of water inside.
They flood the earth. They will flood the earth.
Dead, man. We're dead. Look on the moon, brother.
Yo, mad brother. Mad.
Real man.
And scripture refer to them to children that they are children of fools. They are base men. You finish that?
You deliberately destroy your habitat.
Yeah, and who have it touching
and I speak about some habitation where you don't know about.
Yeah, but like the movie name don't look up.
Yeah.
I think God the other planet just name there.
Some habitation where you don't know.
Elon Musk said, why? You feel like the reward you go fight, that's why we need to make a colony upon the moon.
Good.
If reward you go fight, him nation are going to start reward you know. So if they go Mars,
They're going to warp the
they're going to
city.
war on Mars and destroy Mars same way. You see me? So guess what? The Lord said, they're going to build and they're going to throw down. Man. There's not going to be no place fine for Esau at the end of this thing.
The mother bother.
You know what I mean?
The mother bother.
Isaiah
The mother bother wickedness,
You see me?
man. Yeah.
And you can go
He's going to be
Malachi
not,
1,
man. Because if him the exist, what will happen, man? He might not destroy the universe, man.
Everything.
He might not find some create some black hole and suck in everything.
There we are.
Really better.
Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and the son and the man of sin be revealed.
The man of sin, he revealed, which is so-called white man. He's the one who's telling you that, look, you don't have to be a boy or a girl anymore. You can change over to anything you want to be. Gender fluidity. You know, X, Y, Z, you have all over the place now. You have alphabet, the alphabet gap.
I think in 2019, you have a man who come and say him have no sex. Him just asexual, him have male.
Only under the so-called white man regime, them things that can happen, man. Only under the so-called white man regime, a man can sex animal and married to an animal, married to a car. Laptop. Only under the so-called white man regime, man. Disease that wasn't heard about,
Come in.
never before,
Please.
exists because of this man.
It is a disease
One
himself.
of the gain of function research, see if he can get a disease, see if he can splice with something that can affect human. Why? Why you want to affect human? They're like natural habitat and you want to know, because get it now, if it affect human.
This man weaponized food.
Why? I didn't mean the same elements when they're going to release the ticket up.
The top judge, one of the top judges in America, she had an interview, she had and the man said, can you define a woman?
No, can't be that.
And she said, no, she can't define a woman, yo. She had a biologist there. She have a scripture or something, professing themselves lies. Anyway, they go with fools, yo. Passing on a whole this crappy narrative, whatever themselves now and spot, but them can't define even a woman, yo.
Dumb.
Right?
Imagine that
You don't know what a woman is.
What's the difference for you? A female servant.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But you don't know who she is.
Female servant. Right. A help me.
I help me.
Right. It says, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The son of destruction. Continue. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
There's no God, and furthermore, we're gonna advance. We're gonna advance the biological makeup of a man, and we're gonna merge it.
Yo, man, so when you
We're gonna
can
merge it with machine, man.
wanna
And we're gonna call it
Man, I think I'm just a
transhumanism.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That's what they do, man.
Clark Shop, top advisor.
And we just have
Top
I will not talk about.
What's say, look, this is what we are doing. We're not talking about no, some
back of the
God.
cloud.
God above the cloud.
We're talking about the
Back of the
upper
cloud.
The upper cloud.
Google cloud. Yeah.
I cloud and all them cloud, yeah?
That's the cloud. the God, you know.
Satan, man.
Basically, in their mind, they're calling them their self
God.
the gods.
God, man.
Because he mentioned of it that many tyrannical rulers and things before tried this, but they never have enough
Alright, you can go back.
Yeah. See, the Lord basically tell you that I'm going to separate, I'm going to divide sheep from the goats, man, because the Lord give division. Give me Malachi 1. We speak about Esau.
Bad and wickedness.
Yeah.
And just, can we bring up one passage here? Go for
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
It's a Psalms 10 and verse 2. It says, the wicked in his pride do it persecute the poor. Let them be taken in their devices that they have imagined. See? For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous.
Up for you. And the
All
world,
of
the
them.
world in
Yeah.
it.
Go on.
All of them.
Them actually telling you what they're gonna do.
You see the video with me share to you with this senator, I forgot which senator. I speak to Mark Zuckerberg and I ask him, he said to himself, which hotel you sleep in last night? If him care to share, him say no. Him say what I gonna say what? With 5 person you speak, you text what? He said no. So I said, how you want to control the data of everybody? Why you supposed to know everything what the people them do? I him couldn't answer. Yeah, but because him say him not think it right to him give up him information.
So why more people want?
You want metaverse and shit, everybody gonna give up them in. Man, this man is the devil. And guess who was asking him the question? None of them.
Yeah.
Say,
You more, that's in them more to go fall upon them, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Huh?
It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts.
Yeah, because this man talks about what he can do, his technology. And the scripture speak about your pride and how it deceive you. Because you know, based off the level of knowledge that you have within your technology, you know that this is divine intervention. But you're just deceiving your goddamn self. You know, you're telling yourself, when you get deep in your atoms and whatever you study, you see that everything is smart. You know, the Big Bang Theory.
How that come about. Anything you study.
Yeah.
But the least thing you take and study, the complexity of that.
Him
How you
say,
think that come about?
exactly, him say there's a
Molecule,
anything.
atomic particle, it's your complexity.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
This
was by two godlike
And if you
particles.
have a microscope, you can see a trillion times smaller. You might realize they have still have more to go. In every direction, things infinite. You know what I mean? See, you can't wrap your head around it.
Done.
So, you know what I mean?
But yet still try to deny the creator of art.
Yeah.
That's the reason why the perfect never can deceive the God themselves. You know?
Just like you can't comprehend how infinite things are, you can't comprehend the Father of it.
So continue scripture. Scripture with you. Malachi 1. We have to bring up.
Malachi 1 verse 4. So whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate place, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I shall show down.
And they have built. Look at America. They use our people, builder. You know, them have all them high skyscrapers which is against the law. You know? The law said they're going to build. Yes, you're going to build. But you're going to Ukraine right now. You're going to throw it down, man. And you're going to throw it down that one stone left upon another by the means and ways of nuclear missiles. That's the reason why you hear them Russians that say, yo, put them nuclears and cock, you know? ready to shoot them off.
Yeah, man.
You know?
All
The
guns.
last time throw them down. Go ahead.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
And they are the border of wickedness. You know, when a man really can sit down and come up with these things, how to destroy continents, and you're the fucking devil, man. You know, you're the devil. You know? Go ahead, huh?
And the people against whom the Lord has given indignation for forever.
The Lord have a righteous anger against you forever. That's the reason why whenever all of this gets done, you know what's next? Slavery for you. And the slavery where you're going at, the only thing is you'll get where with the Sabbath, and you'll get where when it comes to ENR, because we're not on them shit. You understand? But you see everything else, and we now, if the finest of your woman, you're not even going to see them. Any at all. Because we're going to take, first thing, your woman not even going to want to see you. You know? The scripture said, let that with us trust in me. You know? Not going to want to see you. See, slavery, and after slavery, after 1,000 years of it, hardcore, and you're not going to have no ease. You're not going to have no savior going to come.
Say double unto them, double.
You know, the savior going to come tie and no cross for you to try to deliver you. You don't have no deliverer. It's just hardcore captivity right through. Yeah?
Till you're dead.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, man.
Isaiah 14, 21. Your slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise and possess the land.
And you see, when Jake, in any time of severe coming down, what Jake should have done, speaking as a man, but then was to try to delete your asses, man. You understand?
But Jake merciful.
But nevertheless, the prophecy has to be fulfilled. King David did it. When the one name again will run, man, forgot one name, we build up them graves. King David did wipe them out, and one came. One didn't get to him, forgot the name. You know? But the thing is, you know, this time the Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they may not what? Rise and possess the land.
We're gonna be out here just like Kate and something.
Kate and yeah.
They have the red carpet being
Roll out for them. Yeah,
all
man.
of them, which are the children of Siam, devils.
You know, you said that, funny enough, this morning we have a conversation in Wire, and we speak, and he must say, the white man we used to play a sound for, he must say, the man come here in a one shirt, one shoes, and a eating wear, and go and spend a good time and come back in the same suit, and him say, yo, listen to me, you have to go dress like me, and bring him down a store and tell the ladies them say, look here, sort him out, change him clothes, him marina, him shoes, everything, and him have him money. You know? Him say, him ask him, say, yo, how you feel? Man say, I feel like a fucking Jamaican man. When him say that, it instantly remind me how Jake basically incorporate you in them military, in them senate, in teach you
when them come to the new world, remember that RT teacher, when they come to the new world,
all the Indians, so-called Indians,
the Godites them teach them how to bathe, you know what I mean, and them be sanitary, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, how to hunt and them supplement.
Brush your
so
freaking
Jake
teeth.
is teaching this cracker, and then knowing God, what they have a wisest thing throughout history about, but just like poor shrub, thing there.
The advisor.
Advisor. I'm not talking about the wisest thing since the dawn of man.
Remember,
them people here, man.
Jake,
And still don't know the pyramids they got erected, man.
exactly. Hey, Jake lyrics that woman. Jake lyrics that woman, forget them. You knock them out with a big stick. You know what I mean? You understand? And so you get your woman back.
Yeah.
You know they're on the level of, you know, the Lord does deceive you. You know? Scripture? Finish?
Now fill the faces of the world with cities, for I will raise up against them the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon name and a remnant of sons and nephews, said the Lord.
That's the one you're gonna die. That's you Edomites, all you're gonna die once you get thrown on the sides of America when the missus shoot off.
No, but when you go like this,
Continue.
you're gone, man.
I will also make it a process possession for the bitter and a pool of water. I will sweep it with the basin and destruction, said the Lord of hosts.
Exactly. So continue, because even ones in the lands are gonna get it, and also the so-called Palestinians are gonna get it as well. You know, all are gonna get it. Yeah, go ahead.
Touch the land, man.
Exactly.
Touch the land at that time.
we can fight for land like this year. Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts and sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and I will have purpose, so shall it stand, that I will break as the Assyrian in my land.
It's about to break the Assyrian in our land, the so-called Jews. In 1948 as a small the Lord's going to break you because, you know, you're living in the land. You see our article the other day on a video. I show that you're free. You ever show you this man and the devil. The people in Palestine are planting crops. And you play about with your planes. And I spray chemical on the people and food. And I destroy them.
Same thing they do with the coconut out here back in the past, man.
You can imagine that your people plant them food to eat. And you have flying planes. And if any of them try to fly planes over, you shoot them down. See? Double standard. And regular people can't see through this that these men ain't right. You know? Go ahead.
You know the world I cry out for the Palestinian people, but I cry for Ukraine.
Exactly.
Except when I said about Jamaica come tell me about Ukraine get boxing back down and
Sure, yeah man. One to Palestine, one to Yemen.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm the Syria, look how much people there.
Yeah.
Look at Iraq.
Yeah.
Look when they to Libya.
Yeah, you don't hear nobody a quite a few people alone here speak about Libya.
Look when they to Grenada right now. We need about them right here. Yeah.
You're cute now.
The media have to tell you what to do.
You're more full on thing now. You're cute now, like take one.
Yeah. Big movie. Some Steven Spielberg shit. You know?
They're crying now, you know?
Madness.
Never get a proof of cry about
Yeah, man, we are.
Exactly.
I call him out for all them dirt.
Exactly.
I hear everybody are telling about Will Smith.
Fuck Will Smith, brother. And Will Smith, man.
Yo, that's fake as hell.
I don't want you to have Will Smith.
Look at him boxing for real. Hey, that's distraction.
Yeah, distraction, man.
That's distraction. That's a bunch of acting. I don't want to come Friday and preach. That is to carry you far away from some real issues, man. You know what I mean?
And then they're going to find something
A
else.
bunch of Negroes, man. Men like Will Smith and Chris Rock, man. A lot of a judgment for you Negroes, man.
Not to mention Will Smith.
A lot of a judgment for both of you all, man. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You Negroes basically,
I do the bread and circus thing for the keep Jacob sleep.
yeah, you know, you're wicked. Yeah. Negroes wicked, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To pick the side of the devil, man.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I Will Smith like,
Look here.
You think
if
I'm
you
bad
put her in
boys,
boxing
when
to
you
the
put
see
her in
other one and behind them.
yeah.
I don't look at water or the one and behind them just shows a box thing in their face.
Like right here.
The man not getting no box at all. And WCW or WWF, that is it.
Yeah.
Box, you know?
Yeah.
Not the picture them, the image them, none of them is the one when Anna landed in Japan. Up here, this does it. Up here, this does it. You don't see no hand.
Yeah.
So the camera,
Yeah.
the freezer frame there. Yeah? When it's the ripple effect when him jaw when they hand lick it. You know? They're gonna freeze frame that, you know? Everything is freeze from apart from which part the box is gonna
And
get
then we see my brothers are showing a video. The Christian attack comment go up. And I'm happy to see him and the same. It's not scripted. Scripted, man.
That's destruction.
They were not ignorant of human rights.
Itching ears, listening out for the next gossip.
What the fuck can entertain somebody now when we have a famine and we will go in? You don't understand that?
Let me see.
What can be so entertaining when everybody is speaking about food shortage right now? All them, the UN, and top companies, you know, certain businessmen come out and I think it was last year, you have this billionaire, name come out and said, yo, him something with a surprise if we go 2022.
America itching for a reason to start a war with Russia, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? trying to get a justifiable reason to start a war. I mean, and niggas in America feel like that's your country you want to go to war with, a nuclear country. And have nuclear arms, man. But they're determined to fire them. You know what it means for you living there?
Get fucked.
That means, say, yo, chances are, you can get nuked, man.
Remember the Edomite come out there? When I asked him, say, you know that America is going to war, right? But I said, why do you think I'm here? All the guns are pointed at us. You know? I said, why do you think I'm here? Edomite said, no guys, we just said the children of Israel are here. Why is it the children of God? You know? What do we have?
And I will break Assyrian land and open the mountain, tread him under the foot. Then shall he come part from off them, brethren depart, shall burden depart from off the shoulders. This is purpose upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched upon all nations. For the Lord of hosts hath purpose, and who shall listen unto him? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Here, king Azar died. Died. Was his birth.
Thank you very much, brother.
Rejoice not, thou, or Persia.
Wait. Palestinian.
Palestine. Because the word of him that smote thee broken.
Yeah, so you know all them so-called Jews are the people in Palestine now, which they ain't the real Palestinians. So they don't rejoice because them basically get kicked out of their place. Go ahead.
For out of the serpent's root shall come forth
A cockatrice. The serpent's root speak out come a cockatrice, meaning that misses. Yeah? Go ahead.
and its fruit shall be fury, flying,
A fiery
serpent.
fiery
flying
Serpent.
which is the missus, man. You know, a fiery flying serpent. You know?
and the firstborn of the poor shall feed, and the needy shall lie down in safety.
And the needy shall lie down in safety. Go ahead.
And I will kill the root
That's
with
my,
famine.
hey, man, kill your root with famine, man. Because, hey, when you attack the root of a plant, you know what you do? You kill the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I say, man, kill the root with famine. Go ahead.
And he shall slay cry or city. Thou or Palestinian as his son. For they shall come out from for the north a smoke. None shall be alone.
Russia, man.
None shall be alone. Appointed time. What shall one then answer the messenger of the nation that the Lord had founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it.
And the poor of his people shall trust in it. You know? That's where it is, bro. You know?
Jeremiah 51. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 31. It said, behold, I am against thee, O most proud. It said, the Lord God of hosts, for the day is come, and the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise above.
Yeah, because, you know, America have never been touched. And them get so great, so you're going to stumble and fall. Nobody now going to rise you up, go ahead.
And I will kindle a fire in his cities.
And I will kindle a fire in the city. And it's a fire not blowing according to the scripture. Meaning, and somebody going to go catch it, you know? Go ahead.
And it shall devour all him. And it shall devour all around about him.
And there it can devour everything. You know, scripture says the element
Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that.
That's the reason why we know that speaking of Babylon the Great, because after Egypt, you know, we didn't really have another major